Chosen one, listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you is not just important, it's urgent. If you're hearing this right now, it's not by chance. God has guided you here, and the time has come to reveal the truth to you. You are on the edge of a monumental shift, one that will change everything. Right now, you're transitioning from a place of wanting to having. This is not just a shift in your mindset. It's an energetic and spiritual transformation that is about to take place in your life. And you need to be ready. You are chosen for this. Do you feel it? This is your moment. Things are going to start falling into place at a pace that will leave you speechless. You've been waiting for this, hoping for it, and now it's here. But listen, this is a call to action. You must align with this powerful shift, understand how this works, and walk boldly into the manifestation of your desires. This is not a time for hesitation. This is a time for stepping up, taking your place, and embracing the blessings that are on the way. God has decided it is your time. Now, before we dive into this life-changing message, do these three things right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to join us as we move towards 70,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. That number will send a signal to the universe, amplifying the power of this message. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the end, because deep down, you already know this truth is for you. If you're not ready to receive it, you might not make it to the end. But for those who do, I promise you, your life will never be the same. This is your divine moment. It's time to listen. It's time to act. And it's time to claim what's rightfully yours. Let's get into it. The message from God is clear. The time has come for you to stop waiting and to step into your destiny. You felt it deep within, that gentle whisper calling you to embrace something far greater than what you've known. This isn't just another moment in time. It's the turning point that will shape the rest of your journey. God has been patient with you, watching over your struggles, your questions, and your doubts. Now the divine message is unmistakable. The time for transformation has arrived. For so long, you've wondered if there was more to your life than the everyday challenges you faced. You've asked, why me? As you confronted hardship after hardship. But now, as the veil lifts, you'll begin to understand that every single step, every single test was a preparation for this moment. God is ready to show you the truth, the path that you were always meant to walk. It's time for you to align yourself with your purpose, to accept the divine shift that is happening in your life. The time for hesitation is over. The divine transformation you've been waiting for is here. Embrace it. For this isn't just a small change, it's a shift in your very essence. Your heart is being called to awaken, and your spirit is being prepared for the greatness that awaits. Don't ignore this moment. Your life is about to be redefined, and it begins with your willingness to listen and step forward in faith. Have you ever felt lost in the fog, unsure of where you're headed or why things keep feeling unclear? For so long, confusion has clouded your vision, making it hard to see the bigger picture. But now God is clearing the fog. This is your moment to see, with clarity, the path that has been laid out for you from the very beginning. The confusion ends here. The truth is now being revealed in full light. God has watched you struggle with unanswered questions, with decisions that seemed impossible to make, with moments of doubt that shook your faith. But now God is speaking directly to your heart, urging you to trust in the divine plan. Every question you've had is about to be answered. Every uncertainty will dissolve. It's time to know the truth about who you are, why you were chosen, and what you were created to do. No more wandering in the dark. God is revealing it all to you now. This revelation will not only bring clarity, but also a profound sense of peace. With each answer, you'll feel the weight of confusion lift off your shoulders, replaced by a deep knowing. You are ready to receive the truth, because God has prepared you for this moment. Trust in the process, trust in the journey, and know that every piece of the puzzle is coming together to show you the bigger picture of your life's purpose. You were not born by chance. Your existence is part of a divine plan that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. Deep within, you have always known there is something greater, something more meaningful, waiting for you to step into. And now God is calling you to rise, to embrace the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. This is not the time for hesitation. It is time to move forward with purpose, with conviction, and with the knowledge that you are meant for greatness. God has been preparing you all your life, through every trial, every victory, and every moment in between. You have endured, you have grown, and now the time has come for you to fully embrace your divine purpose. It's not about your past mistakes or your doubts. It's about the future that is unfolding right before you. Your purpose has always been there, but now you are being called to acknowledge it and to step boldly into it. Rise with confidence, knowing that this moment was always part of your journey. You are not alone in this calling. The strength, wisdom, and courage you need are already inside you. God has equipped you for this very purpose, and now it's time to rise and fulfill it. The world needs the light you carry, and it's time for you to shine. You may have wondered at times why things have happened the way they have. Why were you born into the family you were born into? Why did certain events in your life unfold the way they did? The answer is simple. You were chosen. From the moment you took your first breath, God set a plan in motion. You were not born by accident. You were born with a purpose. Every experience, every challenge, and every joy has been preparing you for this very moment. Being chosen doesn't mean life has been easy. In fact, it's often the opposite. Those who are chosen face the greatest struggles because they are being prepared for something greater. You felt the weight of this calling throughout your life, even when others may have doubted you or questioned your path. But now it's clear, you were born chosen for a reason. And that reason is about to be fully revealed. Embrace this truth. God has always seen you as the one who would carry forth the light in this world. Your life, with all its ups and downs, is a testament to the strength and resilience that lies within you. You are the chosen one, and your purpose is unfolding right now. You've waited for this moment, and now it's finally here. In just 7 days, everything will change. 7 days might seem like a short time, but in God's divine timing, this is a significant period, a moment when everything that has been set in motion will come to fruition. You've been patient, and now your breakthrough is on the horizon. The waiting is over, and God's perfect plan is about to unfold before your eyes. In these next 7 days, the universe will shift. What you once saw as impossible will become possible, and what seemed uncertain will become clear. This is your time, the time for transformation, the time for your life to align with the divine purpose you've been destined for. The countdown is not a period of anxiety, but a moment to prepare, to get ready for the flood of blessings that will flow into your life. Trust in God's timing. It's never been late, and it's never been early. It has always been perfect. In 7 days, you will stand at the threshold of your divine breakthrough, ready to step into the life you were meant to live. Your life hasn't been easy. You've faced more than your fair share of struggles, challenges, and obstacles. At times, it may have seemed like the weight of the world was pressing down on you. But here's the truth. Those struggles were not in vain. They were shaping you, molding you into the person you needed to be in order to fulfill your divine calling. You were chosen for this path because only you have the strength to walk it. God knows the depth of your pain and the intensity of your struggles, but He also knows the strength you carry within. Each trial you faced has been a stepping stone toward your ultimate purpose. The struggles were not meant to break you, but to build you. Every challenge you've overcome has been preparing you for the greatness that's about to unfold. Embrace your journey, for it is uniquely yours. You are not defined by your struggles, but by how you rise from them. Your challenges have made you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the divine purpose that awaits you. You were chosen for this path because you have the courage, the resilience, and the heart to walk it. A shift is happening, and it's not just a minor change. It's a complete transformation of your reality. The timeline that you have known is about to shift, and with it, your entire world will change. The life you've been living up until now will seem like a distant memory as you step into a new existence, one that is in alignment with your divine purpose. The old you will fade away, and the new empowered version of yourself will emerge. This isn't just a change in circumstances or in external factors. This is a deep spiritual shift that will affect every aspect of your life, your relationships, your career, your sense of purpose. Everything will be elevated to a higher level. This shift will align you with your true self, the person you were always meant to become. It's time to let go of the past and step into this new empowered version of yourself. Embrace the shift, for it is a blessing. The universe is moving in your favor, and the divine timing is perfectly aligned to bring you into this new reality. The shift is here, and with it comes a wave of new opportunities, greater clarity, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Your reality is about to change forever. The time of testing and trials is over. For so long, you've been walking through life, facing challenges, trials, and moments that tested your faith, your strength, and your resilience. But now God is calling you to step out of the darkness of uncertainty and into the light of your divine calling. The struggles you faced were not in vain. They were lessons that prepared you for what's coming. Now you are being asked to rise above them and claim your place in the world. No more waiting, no more wondering if you are capable. The answer is clear. You are ready. God has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. The tests were simply preparations for this moment, when you would rise to answer the call that has been upon your life since childhood. This is not the time to hesitate. This is the moment to boldly step forward and embrace your divine calling. It's easy to doubt yourself after facing so many tests and struggles. But remember this, you are here for a reason. The challenges you faced have made you stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the divine plan. Now is the time to trust in yourself and the gifts that God has placed within you. The divine calling is waiting for you to step into it with courage and confidence. It's your time to shine, and there's no looking back. As the days unfold, God is asking you to prepare your heart and mind for the greatness that is about to come. Your destiny is calling, and it's time for you to embrace it fully. This is not just a fleeting moment. This is the fulfillment of everything you've ever hoped for, dreamed of, and prayed for. But preparation is key. The divine transformation is about to unfold, and it requires you to be in a state of readiness. Preparing yourself means more than just physically getting ready. It's about clearing your heart and mind, letting go of the doubts and fears that have held you back. It's time to make peace with the past, to forgive yourself and others, and to open your heart to the new chapter that is about. To begin, God is asking you to trust, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to step into the life you were always meant to live. This is your moment of rebirth, your time to truly align with your divine purpose. As you prepare, know that God is with you every step of the way. Trust in His guidance, for He is leading you towards something far greater than you can imagine. Embrace your destiny with open arms and an open heart, for it is the moment that will change your life forever. You are not just any person. You are a chosen vessel, handpicked by God for a purpose far greater than you may have ever imagined. The mark of the chosen is upon you, and it is time for you to step into your power. You have carried this mark all your life. Even when you didn't realize it, your purpose has been embedded in your very soul. And now, the time has come for you to embrace it fully. Stepping into your power means understanding the divine authority that resides within you. It means recognizing that you are not just a passive observer in this world. You are an active participant in the divine plan. The power you hold is not for your own gain, but for the betterment of those around you. It is a power that will allow you to create, to heal, and to lead with compassion and strength. The mark of the chosen is not something to fear. It is a gift, a divine blessing. It means that you are being elevated to a higher level of understanding and influence. As you step into your power, you will begin to see the world around you shift. People will notice the change in you, and you will be a beacon of hope and inspiration to others. The mark of the chosen is your invitation to step fully into the person God has destined you to be. Too often, people mistake success for material wealth or external accomplishments, but the true measure of success is spiritual elevation. This transformation that is coming is not about wealth, fame, or power in the worldly sense. It's about the elevation of your spirit, the deepening of your connection with God, and the unlocking of your divine potential. God is calling you to a higher level of existence, one that transcends the physical and connects you with the infinite possibilities of the spiritual realm. Your transformation will bring about a deep shift in how you see the world and your place within it. You will begin to recognize that your true value lies not in the things you possess, but in the love you give, the wisdom you share, and the light you bring to the world. The wealth you seek is not measured in material possessions, but in the richness of your spirit. Your spiritual elevation will open doors to unimaginable blessings that go beyond what the world can offer. As you embrace this spiritual transformation, you will find that your desires shift. What once seemed important will fade away, replaced by a deep desire for spiritual growth, peace, and fulfillment. This elevation will empower you to create, to manifest, and to bring about the changes that are needed in your life and the lives of others. Your purpose will become clearer, and you will see the true value of living in alignment with God's plan. In just 7 days, your life will shift in ways you never thought possible. This divine transformation is not a distant dream. It is happening now, and it is coming in the next 7 days. What seemed impossible will suddenly become possible, and the reality you once knew will transform before your eyes. This isn't just a moment of change, it's a pivotal moment in the divine timeline that will propel you into your purpose. 7 days may seem like a short time, but in divine timing, it is enough to bring about monumental shifts. The waiting, the uncertainty, and the struggles will all culminate in this one significant moment. Everything will change in the blink of an eye, and you will step into the life you were always meant to live. This is the divine shift that will move you from where you are now to where you were always destined to be. In these 7 days, prepare your heart, your mind, and your soul for what's to come. Trust in the divine process and know that everything you've experienced has been preparing you for this. The shift is coming, and it's going to be life-changing. Get ready because your breakthrough is right around the corner. For so long, you may have felt rejected, misunderstood, or out of place. Perhaps people didn't see your worth or acknowledge the calling on your life. But now God is turning that rejection into acceptance. The very people who once doubted you will begin to see the light that shines within you. This is the moment when the doors that were once closed to you will swing wide open. You are no longer defined by the rejection of others. You are defined by the acceptance of God and the purpose He has set before you. As you step into your divine purpose, those who once turned away will begin to understand. The rejection you faced was not a reflection of your worth. It was a test of your resilience. Now, as you rise to fulfill your calling, you will find that the world begins to align with your purpose. Acceptance will come not because you need it, but because your light will be undeniable. This is your time to fully embrace the love and support that is now coming your way. The rejection is over, and a new chapter is beginning. Your purpose is being recognized, and the world is beginning to see you for who you truly are. The acceptance you've longed for is here, and it will bring with it the connections and opportunities you've been waiting for. As the timeline shifts, so too will your spiritual and creative abilities. The person you were before will begin to fade, and the person you are meant to be will emerge. This isn't just a shift in your life circumstances, it's a deep transformation that will awaken your true potential. You will find that your spiritual gifts and creative powers are stronger than ever before. The divine connection you've always longed for will be established, and you will begin to manifest your desires with ease. Creativity will flow through you in ways you never thought possible. The blockages that once held you back will dissolve, and you will be able to create, dream, and manifest the life you desire. Your spiritual abilities will also deepen, allowing you to connect with God on a more intimate level. You will be guided by divine wisdom, and your intuition will become sharper, guiding you through every decision and challenge. This is your time to embrace your full potential. The timeline shift is a gateway to your spiritual and creative power. Trust in this divine transformation, for it is leading you to the person you were always meant to become. The truth has been revealed to you, and now it's time to align yourself fully with God's divine plan. Everything that has happened in your life, every struggle, every triumph, has led you to this moment. Now that you see the truth, there's no turning back. It's time to step into your divine destiny, knowing that you are fully supported by God. Aligning with God's plan requires trust, faith, and surrender. It's time to let go of your fears and doubts and embrace the path that has been set before you. The truth is that you are not alone on this journey. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and showing you the way. Trust that the divine plan is greater than anything you could have imagined and surrender to it with an open heart. As you align with God's divine plan, your life will unfold in miraculous ways. You will step into your purpose, your power, and your true self. The truth is clear. This is your moment to rise, to shine, and to fulfill the divine destiny that God has set before you. Step into it with faith and watch your life transform. In the coming days, God will reveal your divine identity like never before. For years, you may have been living in uncertainty about who you truly are, constantly questioning your purpose and place in the world. But all of that is about to change. God has been shaping you, guiding you, and preparing you for this exact moment. The moment when you will fully understand who you were meant to be. The truth about your identity is not something to fear, but something to embrace with open arms. You are not the person you've believed yourself to be. The limitations that you've placed on yourself will begin to dissolve, and the person God created you to be will emerge. You were never meant to fit into society's expectations or to follow someone else's path. Your divine identity is unique, powerful, and purposeful. God has instilled in you gifts and talents that are waiting to be unleashed. Now is the time to claim your divine identity and step into the fullness of who you were born to be. God is ready to show you the depths of your potential, and this revelation will empower you in ways you've never imagined. You are His masterpiece, a creation made with divine intention. The lies you've believed about yourself, whether from others or from within, will fall away, and you will see yourself in the light of truth. You will begin to understand your unique purpose in the grand plan that God has laid out for you. Your divine identity will align you with the greater work God has called you to, and everything in your life will begin to make sense. The revelation of your divine identity will ignite a new fire within you. You will be filled with a sense of purpose and clarity like never before. No longer will you struggle with self-doubt or uncertainty. Instead, you will walk confidently in the knowledge of who you truly are, God's chosen vessel, prepared to fulfill the divine mission He has entrusted to you. Embrace this revelation, for it is the key to unlocking your full potential and walking in alignment with God's will. God is calling you to break free from the limitations that have held you back for far too long. These limitations, whether self-imposed or placed upon you by others, are no longer relevant in the new season of your life. The chains that have bound you, whether in your mind, emotions, or circumstances, are ready to be broken. The future God has prepared for you is filled with unlimited possibilities, and it's time for you to step into that future with courage and faith. For years, you may have allowed fear, doubt, or past failures to hold you in a state of limitation. These limitations have kept you from experiencing the fullness of God's blessings and the vast potential within you. But now the time has come to let go of those false beliefs and step into a life of freedom. God is calling you to move beyond your comfort zone, to trust in His plan for your life, and to believe that nothing is impossible for those who walk in faith. Breaking free from limitations doesn't mean that everything will be easy. It means you will no longer be bound by fear or self-doubt. It means you will rise above your circumstances and walk in the strength of your divine identity. God has equipped you with everything you need to break free from the chains of limitation. His power is within you. And as you step forward in faith, you will find that the doors to your future begin to open wide. The life that God has prepared for you is full of blessings, purpose, and abundance. Your only job is to step into it. As you break free from the past and the limitations that have kept you stuck, you will begin to see the world through a new lens. Opportunities will present themselves, relationships will align, and your purpose will become clearer. This is the moment when you leave behind the past and step into the future that God has destined for you. No more limitations, only freedom. Step boldly into your divine future, for it is already waiting for you. The waiting season is over. God has been preparing you for this moment, and now He is urging you to take action. For too long, you may have found yourself waiting for the perfect time or the right moment to step into your calling, but God is telling you that the time is now. He has equipped you, prepared you, and positioned you for this moment of breakthrough. Waiting is no longer an option. It's time to move. You've spent enough time questioning your purpose, wondering if you're truly capable, or waiting for the right signs to appear. The truth is that God has already given you everything you need. His timing is perfect, and the moment to act is now. He is urging you to stop hesitating and start moving in the direction He has called you to. The longer you wait, the longer you delay the divine plan for your life. Now is the time to take bold steps, trusting that God will guide you every step of the way. God is calling you to take action, not just in your own strength, but in His. As you step out in faith, you will discover the doors begin to open. Opportunities appear, and the resources you need will fall into place. The key to unlocking your divine purpose is in your obedience. God is waiting for you to step out and trust that He will provide everything you need as you take those first steps toward your destiny. Embrace your calling today. No more waiting, no more procrastination. The time is now. God is ready to move you into your purpose, but you must be willing to act. Take that first step knowing that God is with you, guiding and empowering you. This is your moment. Don't let it pass by. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking your spiritual breakthrough. Many of us carry the weight of past hurts, resentments, and unforgiveness, not realizing how much these negative emotions are hindering our growth. But God is calling you to forgive, not for the sake of others, but for your own healing and spiritual elevation. When you release the burdens of unforgiveness, you create space for the blessings and breakthroughs that God has prepared for you. Forgiveness may feel difficult, especially when you've been deeply hurt or wronged, but understand that forgiveness does not mean excusing the actions of others. It means releasing the hold that those actions have over you. It means letting go of the anger, bitterness, and resentment that have taken root in your heart and allowing God to heal you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the chains of the past and make room for the new life that God is bringing into your future. The power of forgiveness is transformative. It is not only about healing relationships with others, but also about healing your own soul. When you forgive, you align yourself with God's heart of love and compassion. You allow His healing power to flow through you. And this spiritual shift will bring about a breakthrough in every area of your life, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Forgiveness is the doorway to peace, joy, and freedom. It's time to step into that freedom by releasing the past and embracing God's healing. As you forgive, you will feel a weight lift off your shoulders. The burden of past wounds will begin to fade, and you will experience a sense of lightness and peace that you haven't felt in years. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is necessary for the spiritual breakthrough you are waiting for. Allow God to help you forgive and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. The Great Awakening is upon you, and with it comes a new chapter of abundance, love, and peace. For too long, you may have felt disconnected from your true self or from the abundant life that God has promised you. But this is the moment when everything changes. God is awakening your spirit to the life you were always meant to live. You will no longer dwell in lack, struggle, or fear. A new season of abundance is arriving, one filled with peace, love, and divine provision. This awakening goes beyond material wealth. It is a deep inner shift that transforms how you view life. You will start to recognize abundance in every part of your life, from relationships and career to your health. Love will embrace you in ways you've never known before, and peace will fill your heart as you come into alignment with God's perfect plan. The Great Awakening is about entering the fullness of your divine inheritance, with the assurance that all you need has already been provided. This new chapter will bring powerful transformation. You'll begin attracting positive energy, fresh opportunities, and people who resonate with your divine purpose. The struggles behind you will begin to fade, and you'll walk in a new dimension of peace and joy. This awakening isn't only about what God is doing around you, it's about what He is doing within you. As you come into awareness of your true identity and divine calling, your entire world will start to shift. Get ready for this awakening.